Jeremy Clarkson's farm shed a whole new light on farming in the UK, and maybe one of the most surprising stars from the show wasn't just Jeremy Clarkson, but his no-nonsense farming sidekick, Kaleb Cooper. We've been watching him get very frustrated at first at Clarkson's lack of farming skills to his experience throughout COVID. There's not a lot, really, that he hasn't encountered in the show. It's the whole gamut.
Kaleb joins us now live from his barn. We're going to be chatting to him in just a moment. Lovely to have you and the cows here with us this morning. Lots of highlights to talk him through, not least when he met the Prime Minister. Kaleb joins us now from his barn in Oxford. Morning, Kaleb.
Morning, how you all doing?
Really good. Lovely to see you this morning. I mean, that's one of the many occasions you get infuriated and frustrated with Jeremy and his attempts at farming. What was your initial impression when you first met Jeremy way back in Series 1?
Oh, I mean, that's going back a long time now. I feel old listening to that back. First impressions was probably like, he's not going to be taking this farm on, I am. And then, unfortunately, we had to do it together. But it was great fun throughout the whole thing. But it was very frustrating when he doesn't listen to me.
Yeah. He's not known for being a particularly good listener, a man that's happy to take advice. I mean, did you sort of have a sense of what it'd be like before you went in?
No, not really. No, I thought he would just listen to me all along the way. But unfortunately, like you say, he doesn't listen. And it was incredibly hard work. And the only way I could get him to listen was to shout at him.
Now, 3 series in. I know you've just finished Series 3. We've got 2 series that are already available to watch. Can you still hear us, Kaleb? Can you hear us? I feel like we may have lost Kaleb. I think maybe Jeremy's found the button and he's switched off the generator.
He's turned it off. He's pulled the plug.
I think we have lost Kaleb. We'll try and get the connection.
Get back to him.
Maybe one of the cows has chewed through.
Oh, it could be.
Well.
I hope not. That could be troublesome. I love talking to farmers because they're about the only people who aren't surprised at the hours we work, are they? They always win in a battle because they've been up, you know, mucking out sheds and feeding the cows while we've just been being pampered and in makeup.
Absolutely.
Kaleb, I think you might be back.
Can you hear us
again?
Are you
OK? Have you found the plug?
I'm back, yes. Sorry. I think, I don't know if I sat on... Oh, the cows probably chewed it, actually.
Yes, that's exactly what we thought might happen. Has a farmer sort of slowly emerged from the farming muppetry that you got from Jeremy in Series 1? Do you think there's actually a decent farmer in there?
I think so. And I'm being very nice now by saying this, and it hurts me to say this, I must admit. But I think there's a farmer in there. I'm just trying to break it out of him. And he's extremely good. Annoyingly, it's going to hurt me to say this, but he's extremely good at pig farming. That actually really hurt to say that. I think he's got little knowledge now, and that's very dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe it's even more of a challenge along the way. One of the things that's been such a wonderful thing about watching the series, the 3 series now, as you say, or more, is really getting a chance to get into the minds of farming life, because it's a section that everybody thinks they know about. It's an industry everybody thinks they know about. They think they know the reality because we've all been brought up on books since we were kids about farming life. But actually, we don't really know what's involved, and it's created a whole great passion for it and an interest, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think the good thing about Clarkson's farm is that everything you see is real, and what goes on in a day-to-day life. The cameras turn up and we just film throughout the day, and that's what you get, the real life. And I've always said this from the start. Farming to me is not a job. I never wake up in the morning and go, oh, I've got to go to work today. I wake up and go, right, what have I got to do today? I've got to feed the cows. I've got to go and get the tractor, do this, do that, X, Y, and Z. And farming's more of a way of life. And I think that's what comes across in terms of the programme.
The other thing, there's a side product to all of this as well, Kaleb, which is you are now a celebrity in your own right. There are people that adore you and come after you. You're a sex symbol to many as well. And the merchandise... The merchandise that has been rolled out in your likeness. I don't know if you've seen these greeting cards that have come out. If some people want to send a greeting card, Time to Calibrate is one of the greeting cards with your likeness on. What do you make of all this attention?
I mean, I've not seen that, actually. So send it over, let's have a look. It'd be good to see if my hair's done correctly. But I mean, celebrity. What's a celebrity? I don't. You know, I didn't get up extra early this morning to have my makeup done, my hair done. I was up extra early to feed the cows and make sure these guys look good. So, you know, what is a celebrity? I don't know, and I hate being called a celebrity, to be honest with you. But equally, you know, them cards, send them over, because I do want to know if my hair looks good or not.
We will do. We'll send you the pictures.
Exceptional.
And not only a celebrity, but you're writing books as well now. And what I love about this is New Britain, kind of, according to Kaleb, what I love about this is you're looking at all the weird and wonderful things that right across the UK we do and celebrate. And also giving a farming perspective to it. For instance, the summer solstice at Stonehenge is one of the things that probably a lot of people have heard of. But you say, you know, the longest day of the year for you is about getting more work done because there are more hours to do it. And that's the reality of farming life in the countryside, isn't it? Oh, hello.
Yeah. So, I mean, the longest day... Oh, yeah. So the longest day of the year for me is to go, right, OK, I can get a little bit more work done today. For example, today it got bright at about 8 o'clock. So, therefore, it's like, oh, the lights come on and you spend a little bit more time in the dark, which I don't think anyone likes. So I do prefer the summer. But, yeah, I mean, Britain, according to Kaleb, what an honour it is to be able to write my second book. And I thought I'd go a little bit closer to home this time. And, for example, my days off, I don't get many days off. If I can have a day off, I go to, I think, a Morton show, which is an agricultural show near me, or I go duck racing with the kids in Bourton-on-the-Water. So I thought these traditions that have been going on for years and years, why not highlight them to the public? And then, hopefully, more people will go along to them, because they are traditions that have been going on for, well, since some of them since 1940s.
Amazing.
Charlotte's very keen to do gravy wrestling.
Yeah. Did you get to visit the gravy wrestling, though, Kaleb?
I didn't get to go this year because we was flat out harvesting. But it was a busy year in terms of the weather and trying to get the crops in the ground. So, unfortunately, I didn't get to go. But next year, I'm in. I'm going there. I don't know if I'm going to go gravy wrestling because I think it should be illegal for where that gravy is going to get.
I tell you what,
I can't wait to go.
You and Jeremy having a little gravy wrestling session on next year's at Clarkson's farm. That's people would tune in their droves. You did get to meet the Prime Minister, of course, Kaleb. You did get to meet Rishi Sunak. What was that experience like?
Yeah. I mean, it was good. I've got a bursary set up. So basically, I'm famously known for not being not from a farming background, and getting into the industry is incredibly hard. So therefore, I set up a bursary with the RAU, Royal Agricultural College of Cirencester, and we're sponsoring students throughout their course and helping them along the way because how hard the industry is. Yeah, I got invited to 10 Downing Street to go and highlight the facts of getting young people into the industry. It was good.
What did you... And you were comparing hairdos with Rishi as well, because I know you take your hair very seriously on the show.
Yeah, no, I do change my hairstyle quite a lot, which is quite frustrating when we're trying to film a TV show. But, yeah, we did compare hairstyles, and I definitely think he beat me that day.
Yeah, he's got a decent quiff as our Rishi. Kaleb, thank you for joining us and sparing a bit of time, because I know you've got a very, very busy schedule. We love the show, and the book looks great as well. Really good fun, and it's great to have you on.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah,
lovely
thank you so much for having me, and I'm sure Rishi will be coming to my tour.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're going on tour as well? We didn't mention the tour. Just tell us quickly about the tour you're doing, Kaleb. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Well, writing the Britain according to Kaleb, it made me, I don't know, made me think that I'm missing out on some of the most wonderful places of England. And I thought, why don't I go on a theatre tour and put farming centre stage?
And it's a brilliant thing you're doing.
What a great idea.
I've got family friends who are farmers, and they say that your show and you and Jeremy have done more for British farming than a lot has been done by, you know, the government and you know, the community, just to try and push forward the agenda for farmers, how difficult it is. So keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much.
All power to your elbow, Kaleb.